Hi everyone, I am the author of the book Unleash Your Memory, and I also take online classes for the memory improvement to make students unforgettable for the rest of their life. I have started this channel so that you can learn something new almost daily. Today I am going to tell you a concept called Latin square, that is magic square of which all the rows, columns and diagonals will add in such a way that all the sum of all four rows or columns or diagonals will be same as you see in Sudoku. We will solve it first for numbers and then alphabets and finally with deck of cards. Now you'll say how it is going to help to improve your memory. Our brain always needs novelty, and this is a new concept for me and hopefully for you also. This will help you solving memory games like Sudoku. You can solve Sudoku easily. Once you start enjoying any new learning or you have a good learning experience, that learning become easy for you. Okay, we will solve it first for numbers. Suppose we have our numbers as 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 4 numbers, 4, 5, 6, 7, and some of these numbers are 22. So we should arrange them in such a way that all the columns, rows and diagonals will include all 4 numbers and their sum should be also 22. Our step 1 for this will be first arrange all the numbers in first row in the given sequence, that is alphabetical order, and we will divide the numbers into 4 rows and 4 columns, and in our first row we'll write all the 4 numbers in sequence, that is 4, 5, 6, 7. Then our step 2 will be, now in first column put the numbers in series ACDB, that is A will be, your 4 is A, your 5 is B, your 6 is C and your 7 is D. So we will be putting in ACDB in first column. So our first column will become 4, 6, 7, 5. Then third step is putting in column number 2 in the series BDCA, that is 5, 7, 6, 4. Now third column CABD, in that we'll put in a series 6, 4, 5, 7. And finally last column DBAC, means in the fourth column we'll put it as DBAC, and then our fourth column will become 7, 5, 4, 6. If you'll check the sum of all the 4 columns and the 4 rows comes out to be 22. You can check it. It is like this. Okay. Now we have to check the diagonals, if the diagonals are also satisfying the condition or not. First we'll check diagonals starting from, that is row 1 to row 4. Row 1, column 1 will be our first point, and row 4 column 1 will be our last point, like column 4 to column 1 and row 4 to, means row 4 column 1 to row 1 column 4 to row 4 column 1, that is 5, 6, 4, 7, and that sum is also comes out to be 22. Similarly we will do for the second diagonal, that is row 1 column 1 to row 4 column 4. Here it is 4, 7, 5, 6, and here also our sum is 22. Okay. Likewise, let us make our table for alphabets, that is A, B, C, D. In A, B, C, D, as we have done for numbers, here we will do it, we will arrange that columns, row 1, row 2, row 3, row 4, and then column 1, column 2, column 3, column 4, and our combination for row wise it will be ABCD, CDAB, DCBA and BADC, and for columns it will become ACDB, BDCA, CABD and DBAC. Okay. In similar manner we can make it for deck of cards, and if you are taking 4 cards and then all 4 combination, like if you are taking kings, queen, jack and s for all four combination of deck of cards, that is club, heart, diamond and spade, then we have two combination. Now till now we were doing only for numbers or only for the alphabets. Now we have two combination. We have the cards also, and then type of cards also, like kings, jack and s is type, and then we have deck of cards, that is club, heart, diamond and spade. So we have 4 into 4 16 combination. For those 16 combination we have to make our combination like a1, b2, c3, d4. This kind of combination will make, and then we can solve this Latin square. So here our rows and column will become, if you will go row wise, it will become a1, b2, c3, d4, row 1. Then in row 2 it will be c4, d3, a2 and b1. In row 3 it will become d2, c1, b4 and a3. And in row 4 it become b3, a4, d1 and c2. Similarly for column it will become a1, c4, d2, b3. For column 2 it will become b2, d3, c1, a4. For column 3 it will become c3, a2, b4, d1. And then for column 4 it will become d4, b1, a3 and c2. Here we have used two type of Latin squares. First, the same as we were using for alphabets, and then for second Latin square we are using the combination as AD BC, BC AD, CD DA and DA BC in first column, and then it is, as I told you, it is another type of Latin square, and by combining both two we are getting our numbers, we are getting our deck of cards, that to be each card occurring once only in the whole 4x4 Latin square. That is in 16 boxes, each card is occurring only one time. So finally our box will become like king of club. For the row 1 it will be king of club, queen of heart, jack of diamond and ace of spade. For row 2 it will become jack of spade, ace of diamond, king of heart and queen of club. For the row 3 it will become ace of heart, jack of club, queen of spade and king of diamond. And for row 4 it will become queen of diamond, king of spade, ace of club and jack of heart. Similarly, if you go column wise, it will become king of club, jack of spade, ace of heart, queen of diamond. Row 2 queen of heart, ace of diamond, jack of club and king of spade. For column 3 it will become jack of diamond, king of heart, queen of spade and ace of club. And for column 4 it is ace of spade, queen of club, king of diamond and jack of heart. Okay, this way we have made the full 4x4 square, and nowhere we are repeating any card again. This kind of combination you can use for any draw. If you are arranging a draw in some tournament, sports tournament like cricket tournament, different teams draw you are making, then no team will have to play twice if you will make a draw. Okay, and then finally as the stage go on you can decrease the size of draw. This basically used for different sampling combination in scientific experiments, and this can be used by the farmers also when they do it for their fertilizers. If they have different fields, so they can plan their combination of fertilizers, and then they can put fertilizers, which fertilizers to put in which field, that they can decide, and then they'll not get confused. If they have bigger plot, if they have 16 by 16, means they have 16 plots, they have to put fertilizers in different plots, then they can plan and they can put it. Similarly in experiments, as I told you, for sampling, if you have 16 different samples and each sampling you have to do it different, then you can plan it, that this is the chemical for this sampling and this. You can plan your sampling and then you can do the sampling accordingly. And I think I have explained the concept, and then you would have liked how Latin square actually been made, and then how exciting working with a Latin square could be. So we have reached to the end of this lesson, and we will learn some more exciting lessons in our next episode. Okay, so let us stop here, and in next session we'll again learn something more exciting. Until then, it is bye from my side. I'll ask you to keep watching, because I'm going to include a lot of new stuff. Okay, so I'll tell you, there are a lot of new things keep coming, because the purpose of this channel is to teach you something new day by day. Okay, so I'm signing off. Till then, till the next episode, till then, keep learning and keep growing.